in this matchup. But that being said, earlier today, the match of Retro versus Sice did happen, and Sice went Morty game 1, but the Morty did not work. The Shaggy looked much better.
Yeah, it almost worked out, but Retro able to, kind of just take a little bit of a lead at the end where it counted and come away with that 2-0. However, going Shaggy straight out of the bat, and
this is gonna be Shaggy 100% through. He's not gonna switch.
But this is still only loser semi, so it's not a best of 5.
Yeah, only best of 3, and it's going to be the run back earlier today from winners quarters. It's gonna be Sice versus Retroxwolf. Here with this Reindog. This Reindog has been putting in a lot of work today. His object coverage is really good, but one thing is for certain is the fact that Shaggy with those armors can tank a few more hits than normal people who want to play rushdown, but he's answering that back by just kind of boxing him and pressuring a bunch with these siders.
And this longer stage is going to give Shaggy more room to do some combos, but it's also going to give Retro more room to zone you out, play patiently, kind of just force Shaggy to kind of approach and fade him back, and we're seeing that come into full effect here.
Yeah, we're seeing also, right off the rip, something that Retro is doing to counteract that projectile block perk is he's just attacking immediately after. So he's doing like flying side specials and rolling in with the side air after that, because he knows he can't, like, once you get that one on, it's like, okay, cool, right? Well, now I'm going to pressure you, and it's not very long. So to be honest, that's a big reason why you don't like see us use it too often, because it's good off stage when it's off cooldown, but it's hard to use consistently. Good dodge though, however, by Retrox, knowing that he was going to go to the right.
Yeah, no, and managing to find his way out of what is not a great situation. That down air not going to quite kill yet, but at 138, Sice has got to be careful, because anything that Shaggy gets hit with is going to put him in a bad position, just like that.
Ooh,
and now all the way down, he finds his way out with a
up.
really smart up.
He messed up because, I mean, he got, like, Sice caught him slipping for it.
Yeah.
But Retro kind of had checkmate there. So if you go out to the off stage and you go a little bit above that, you can put the projectile down to have it bounce off, force him to have to dodge, throw out another one, and then drop that one to down air. But Sice got out there so quick that he wasn't ready. He also went for the neutral charge on the moving platform with the armor to hopefully catch him on a trade. It didn't work, but I like the idea.
And good cross-up drift there from Retro as well, avoiding getting caught by the double up B, but the third one coming in. Sice managing to just catch him slipping just a little bit again. The sandwich coming in to get a little bit of Shaggy's own zone coming in.
If there's one thing that Retro has a small habit of, he does dodge in quite often, or dodges specifically like in the same directions often, and Sice caught him slip for that. I don't think that Retro's going to let him do that too much more, but that was a good call on his part.
I've noticed that Retro often will especially try and just dodge back to center stage at any given opportunity.
Yeah, he wants reset. He wants to reset, because that's where Reindog's at his happiest.
Yep, but he prioritizes that even below like getting down safely, which is a really interesting habit. But right now, Shaggy Sice finding an early 43% lead here, 41 to 80, and finding the charge. But Retro using these projectiles, zoning him out, and the question is
no interaction game. You see Shaggy doing that. Stay away from me. I don't want to touch you. I don't want to fight you. I don't want anything to do with you. And he forced him to burn it on the flying side special. And now Retro can go right back to the same game plan he had before.
And not only did he burn it, but Retro faded it back and immediately whiff punished it. It was really good patient gameplay from him. Now he's got the sandwich too, because Reindog gets hungry.
That looks pretty funny. Watching Reindog run around with the sandwich in his mouth.
Yeah,
that was kind
cute
of no, that's still a demon, and still a problem. It hit the wall. So here's a weird interaction. With those, the side of those platforms, they actually act as walls.
Really?
It hit the side of the platform and broke it, so it made it fall in a different way than it normally would. That's going to cast a jump, though. He actually still had his jump. Never mind. So he held on to one with the special, but forced to go low with the flying side special, and he jumps early. That happened to him last game, too. He tried to use the armor to get through, forgot that has armor break.
I'm going to be honest, on a character with as great zoning tools as that, having a down air that hits the past ledge like that is a little demonic. I'll give you that one.
This character is very strong and gets slept on quite a bit.
Yeah.
But in ones, definitely not the easiest to make happen. But this is a reason why we've been kind of talking about the horror stories that is Retroxwolf, because he hasn't been around. He hasn't been around the past few weeks, but he's also one of the biggest threats here in this scene
And
that people haven't been able to watch much.
And I was gonna say we are watching him.
Oh, that was so good.
I think push the meta of this character in singles.
I think so. I think we're like the way that he's been maneuvering a lot of for one. He's actually been utilizing those wall bounces off this platforms very well, but it's gonna be Sice who finds the mark. It's still Shaggy. Therefore, this is an even game because you're one good string away from being sent to the skies, potentially being knocked out as he tries to look for it right there.
Yeah, no, doing a really good job. 96%, right? This is where Retro really has managed to close out games all across tonight. His last stock, he'll find just a bit of a percent lead, and then
he holds
his
the lead
opponent,
so
his
well.
opponents are forced to approach him. And Reindog is one of those characters that I think is one of the strongest characters with a lead in this game.
I agree. Definitely a
percent-wise, just
nightmare to
how
deal
hard
with
she
as
is
a
to get
lead.
it on.
Yeah, like when it comes, oh, there it is, applying side special. He mixed it up finally on the way that he went for the recovery off the side of the stage. And you saw, as you look back on the stream over there, it covers so much when it comes to dodge. And at worst, you know, if he had rage, he could flying side special in from there. But if you go down, dodge over,
it also
down air.
costs no resources to go for that there because of where platform is. If you saw where it ended right on the platform. So not only does Retro get to cover all that, he then gets to immediately reset, get all his resources back, and do it again. And if it wasn't a bad enough position for Shaggy to be put in, even without that, suddenly you got to deal with the Reindog with those resources again. Speaking of dealing with the Reindog, you got to deal with him on a smaller stage here. The upside is it's going to be harder for him to set up, but the downside is if you do let him set up, his projectiles really just control all the space.
Yeah, he actually does pretty well on Street Fort 2, purely because of the fact that he it makes it easier for him to catch you dodging in a bunch with downers like that, right on cue. But the trade-off is that your recovery is not the best, and it's going to be easy for Sice to try and find downers and kill you at like 30. So as long as Retro continues to hover center like he has been doing very well, he'll be fine. But if he gets put in a position like this where Sice can try and push, he can get him early with one of those spikes.
Yeah, no, doing a really good job. Like, Sice has done a really good job just staying in Retro's face so far this second game, not letting him throw out these projectiles. And you see it reflected in the percent difference. He has an opportunity to find a stock there, unfortunately missing that up B, coming out with the aerial side special. And now we finally see catching him with the down air into the up air, and he's going to get this tether, just rack on
yeah, he tried
damage.
to read a roll from him again right there with the down air, but it did not connect. And Retro looking for the jump up, but like that's like, see how again that projectile block perks actually doesn't do that much in ones, because once it's on, it's okay for Retro to answer back. And Sice he needs to find that, like, he needs to find a way to pressure him to ledge with the down attacks, but he's now falling into the same trap, kind of what I was falling into earlier with all of these projectile walls in the way. Retro just throws out a button and forces you to react aggressively and pressure and answers you with a downer. He needs to be careful with that.
Yeah, no, the way that Retro is able to force an aggressive option and then still play defensively and punish it, like, is really absurd. We see it come in right there, finds the first stock, and even though it was Sice with the early lead, right, Retro's the one with the more important
he wanted
stock
to kill him
lead.
right
Yeah,
there.
he was looking for it, and unfortunately that overextension for him gets it. It's Sice managing to only take 24% before evening this right back up, back to even you on the smaller stage, and that's actually where, you know, Shaggy would love to be there, but not if you're taking 50%.
Yeah, no, yeah, you want to get down quickly, but this is it's been looking better. Oh, I love what he just did. That was so good. He did the one jab and he baited the dodge in. Remember we said before, Retro has a pretty aggressive dodge up habit, and he covered that instantly.
Yeah, no, doing a fantastic job getting in there, finding big options. Now 4%
Good call. That was very reminiscent of what Chavo has done, where he'll wait and he jumps over with a full down air punish. Sice is starting to read a bit more of where Retro's oh wait, this is really bad for him now.
Yeah. Using his resources both up.
He burned his jump. He's wow. I'm surprised he walked away from that unpunished.
Yeah.
I'm actually extremely surprised he did not get punished for that.
I think it's just so, like, it's such an on paper bad option. It just hold, and he finds a reversal too. Hold on, this is the best possible situation.
Tree Fort coming in,
but now he's put off stage again.
He used everything. He's going down here.
Got
He's not going. Yeah, he's not making that up. He used both of it. He used I think a dodge and a jump along the way on that. So outside of going for flying side special, which was instantly going to get covered, he was going to go down. Last stock here potentially for Sice in this bracket.
Yeah, and on the flip side, he's trying to force Retro to a decisive
like this.
game 3. This is going back and forth. It's a really, really scrappy last stock between these two players.
This
Neither
is
player
incredibly
managing
close right now
to build a lead, but right as I say that, at Sice finding a combo with Shaggy, finding a 15%, 20%, forcing Retro to get on the aggressive here.
71 damage right now and 62, but he's gonna go chase him. And he dodges away that time, not gonna fall for it. The knee's gonna push him off stage though. Sice looking for the down air, but the aggressive call and the fully charged up attack was so smart. Now going with the down attack too, he's gonna be forced to go high, and he tries to read him again on the up attack.
This game's right back to even now, but the knee adjust is coming in and using the projectile. Unfortunately, he's gonna bounce off the top of the ledge. That was a tricky recovery, finding his way back.
That was a good
and
route.
The up missing,
the sandwich in the way though. He's not gonna be able to go for an up special cancel from this point. Oh, actually, never mind. He did. He had his jump still.
Can I just say really good use of those projectiles there to just cover his own defensive options?
Yeah,
catching
very safe.
Catching the kick here, 100 to 115. Can Sice close it out, or can Retro take
that down air is not gonna be enough. He tries to go for fully charged up special again. He used his jump. He's gonna be forced to have to jump in front of that, and he gets caught, and Sice falls down. I know that head shake all too well, my friend. That is going to be Sice falling. I don't know where Retro.
He got Retro Siced and diced.